Hey guys, welcome back to another Forex market weekly analysis video. Going to be going over my top 4 trades in this video, and then tomorrow I'm going to be going over the rest of the market. So there's only 4 trades that could happen next week that I'm going to be having a look at, which is EURAUD, EURJPY, GBPJPY and USDCAD. Some of them I was in last week and got out for a profit. Some of them I didn't get into, but could be getting into next week. Some of them are some higher risk trades, so I'll be using minimal risk when actually taking the trades. The first one is this one, EURAUD, uptrend on the weekly, using the pitchfork tool, and we've got a setup right here. Going on to the lower time frames on the 4 hour, you can see we've come down to this point multiple times. Right here is where I'm taking the order block from, and we've come down last week, touched, and we've had a small upward movement, and now we're coming back down. This is one of the higher risk trades, just due to on the weekly you've got some larger wicks. So here, large wicks, and on the weekly it could just come down to this one of these levels down here and then go higher. So remember to use minimal risk if you are doing a higher risk trade. There's no point risking lots to only, make a tiny little amount, and if your win rate isn't high enough, then what's the point in risking a lot. So that's the first trade, EURAUD, 3-to-1 risk reward as normal. Looks like a good trade. Next one is EURJPY. This could be a short. I was in this last week. We got in here and we got out. But I could be looking at a continuation trade. Again, another riskier trade that I'll be taking, so put in a little bit less risk than a normal trade. 0.5% or 1% depending on how the trade goes. So if we go on to the 30-minute, you can see we're in a bit of consolidation at the moment, and we've actually closed right here at the bottom of this range. So if we can get a move back up around here, then I'll be looking to take a short. My stop loss and take profit is going to be quite big, compared to my normal trades. So if we get in here, my stop loss is probably going to be around here, and then my take profit I'm going to put down here. Not a 3-to-1, but you've got this zone here that I'll be looking at. Price could come down, could reverse, but I'm looking for some wicks to come in around here and hopefully take me out. I'm hoping that price doesn't come up too high from this zone. That looks like it's moved. Okay, that's pretty weird. But yeah, getting in around here. Stop loss is all the way up there. So price shouldn't really be hitting it if the trade is going to be profitable. Because I'll be looking at a retracement like this much. A tiny little retracement. I'm not really one for giant retracements. So we'll see what happens. Could be a nice trade. But yeah. GBPJPY. This one could come in next week depending on how the market moves, but it could be 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. This is on the weekly. I'm hoping for price to come up to this level here. We're in a downtrend on the weekly. Big downtrend. Going back to 2007. And we've got the middle parallel line right here at the top of an order block as well. So could be quite a nice trade. I'll be risking the full amount on this, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But again, it could happen next week. It could happen in 2 weeks. It's quite a big range for the market to move up, but we'll see what happens. And the final trade is USDCAD. Was in this trade, got stopped out. Moved my stop loss a little bit too early. And we got a little bit of a retracement and took me out. But if the market comes back up on Monday, Tuesday, around in this zone here, could be looking for another short. Stop loss above the high, so let's say it comes up here. Stop loss above here. Give it a bit of room. And then we're looking to test down here. Quite a nice trade again. Think it could be quite a good trade for next week, as long as price doesn't violate these highs. Looks like a profitable trade. Price could just drop straight from here. Having a look at this, but you never know. If it drops straight from here, we could actually just get in at market. So here, stop loss would be here, and then take profit would be down here. As soon as we break these lows here, I'd be looking to put my stop loss at break even and just cover the risk, because there's no point if price comes down here and you're still in the trade, you haven't moved your stop loss and it tags you out, you've just let a winning trade turn into a loser, which is never good. So they're the two options that I'm having a look at next week. There's not amazing setups, but still some nice trades that could happen next week. So yeah, that's the market analysis. I've posted these on my blog. You can go and have a look at them. I'll link in the description. Remember to check in tomorrow for the full market analysis, going over all of the pairs. Yeah, remember to like and subscribe, and see you tomorrow.